loves, today I am here to share another fitness health video with you guys. I know that a lot of you guys have been requesting those type of videos because you all are moms, you work full time, you're trying to juggle fitness, work, YouTube, and all those good things, and sometimes it is hard, and sometimes you guys need to feel a little motivated and get that extra push. So this is going to be a video talking about my detoxing tea that I've been trying out, some shake juicing stuff, some snacks, some breakfast stuff, a couple things because a lot of you guys were asking to see, because you guys are better with a visual images than me just kind of talking about them. The thing is that it honestly is pretty difficult for me to do like the whole meal prep for you guys because everybody eats different, everybody has different food allergies, likes, dislikes. So honestly, the food is very hard for me to do meal preps for you guys. So I've sat here and thought of the best way for me to film videos for you guys or give you ideas on meal prepping. I even thought about, you know, like girl talk, relationship, fitness, and all that stuff. And I feel like the easiest way for me is going to be possibly using my blog. I do have one. I'll be linking it down below. I think that's going to be the easiest way. Another thing that I want to touch base on is that I was asked last time for the fitness when I was asking you guys, do you have any questions that I can, you know, respond to in that last video that I did. I was asked by a couple different people about detoxing my body. Do I detox my body? And I did mention in the last video that I was just currently starting a new detox tea and that I was going to test it out and that I would come back and tell you guys about it. So the detox tea that I have been using is this Fit Life tea. It's organic. This is the 14-day. They do have a 28-day. You do 2 little bags per day. And what I love about this tea is that since it's so refreshing and sweet, well, you make it sweet, but since it's so refreshing and fruity, and this one actually tastes like the Starbucks Passion Tea Lemonade. So if you guys are fans of the tea from Starbucks, you're really going to like this. This does not taste nasty like green tea or anything like that, and that is why I freaking love this. I literally reached out to the company and I was like, you guys, your tea is amazing. It is so refreshing and it just tastes really good. I either drink it on my way to work or throughout the day at work, and then it does its magic. It detoxifies my body. So let me tell you guys a little bit about the tea, and I will be inserting that video so that you guys can see how I use it, and then all that info is also going to be at the bottom. Oh, and they were kind enough to give us a discount code. It's got organic hibiscus flower. It's got that ruby red color with the sweet smell and that fruity taste, which is freaking amazing when it's like over ice. So 2 cups of this a day is going to help burn fat. It helps to stimulate weight loss. It boosts your immune system and it cleans your digestive system out, which is going to help with you not being all bloated. It's also certified organic. It's kosher, all natural, and a percentage of the purchases go to a charity. They also have a sleepy tea. They have an energy tea, and then they have like value packs. So you guys can go on their website and check them out. So if you have been looking for a tea to try out, I definitely give this one 2 thumbs up and I recommend it. You guys are always going to come back and give me feedback, so I would not sit here and tell you guys I love something if it really doesn't work. This honestly has worked for me. I love the taste. I love how freaking refreshing it is. I kid you not. I think that's like the main thing for me. The fact that it tastes so good and that it's so refreshing when you guys put it in your little bottle. Like if you guys have one of those little bottles to go on the go, if you guys fill that up with ice and you put this in there. So let me show you guys what my favorite snacks, breakfast, and detox and shakes are so that you guys can get a little better idea and try them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye. So I already filled this cup up and I boiled some water. I have about 14 ounces worth of water in here. And what I do is I use 2 bags. That's how much you're supposed to use a day. You guys can do 1 cup in the morning. You guys can do the other one at lunchtime, or, you know, both at once like I do. This is what the little tea bags look like. They're all fancy. So go ahead and put 2 of those into your hot water. Mix it around a little bit and let it sit for 5 minutes. You don't want it to soak for more than 5 minutes because the tea can get bitter. So after 5 minutes, I'm going to come back and show you guys how the water is nice and red. It's got a little tint to it. Go ahead, pull your little tea bags out, and then we're going to go ahead and sweeten the tea up. I'm giving you guys 2 options. This is the organic blue agave sweetener. I usually use this for smoothies or coffee or tea, and then some Splenda. I take 2 of the Splenda bags. You guys can use, I believe there's like stevia, regular sugar, or whatever it is that you guys want to use. And if you could do it without the sugar, even better. So I put 2 of those into this little cute bottle that they sent me. I love the fact that it has that little straw because it suctions it up and it makes it easier for me to drink. So I go ahead and I put the 2 bags in there, and then I put the hot tea in it, and then I kind of just slowly mix it around a little bit. But now I'm going to let this sit, and it's going to cool down, and then the next day in the morning I go ahead and I fill it with ice, and then I drink it on my way to work, and voila, your tea is all done. Now moving to my juicing or fruit smoothies or whatever it is that I'm doing that day. Here I have some vegetables and fruits already cut up, and I actually had to do a voiceover because this was way too long. But I go ahead and I cut up fruits and vegetables, and I pre-package them into little bags, which I will show you guys here in a second, so it saves me time, and I do freeze them. So what I do is I take a blend of fruit. If you guys want to look up recipes, you can. It's totally up to you, but I don't have a preference. Here I'm taking some kale and some spinach. I believe that's nectarines. I have bananas. I have carrots. I have apple and those kind of things, and then I just bunch them up. I take like 2 or 3 pieces and a little handful of blueberries, as you guys can see, and put them in the little bag, and this is what the little bag looks like, and it's perfect for the next morning. What I do when I pull it out is I take coconut milk, you could take juice, you could take water. I do ice so that it's very cold. I definitely recommend that it is super cold. If not, it can be a little weird if it's like lukewarm. So this is the almond milk, and it has coconut in it. So I put the ice, and then I put the veggies and the fruit, and then I put some coconut milk, coconut water, whatever it is, and a little bit of that sweetener there. Give it a quick shake. I go ahead and I blend it, and I usually drink this in the mornings if I'm hungry. It takes, more than 2 or 3 minutes. I kid you not. It's super quick and easy. And it looks a little funky because it looks like poopy green, I'm not going to lie. But it does not taste bad. And this will actually fill you up in the morning. And there is your little juice to go. A super quick idea is taking the quick 1 minute 100% whole grain oats. This is oatmeal, and it's cut up so it's pretty fine. I put this into a bowl, and then I'm going to put some raisins in there, and you guys can also add bananas or fruit or a little bit of brown sugar if you guys want to sweeten it up, because this is not the sweet one. So after we add some raisins, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of granola. You guys can possibly put some trail mix or whatever you guys like to sweeten it up a little bit. But after the granola, you guys just add your hot water, and that's it. You guys are ready to go. Quick, easy breakfast on the go. For my favorite, I am taking some ham here. You guys can use turkey bacon, but I was actually out, so I used a little slice of ham here, and I grilled it. And then I'm going to be taking a slice of wheat bread and some avocado. And you guys can leave the avocado, in like slices, or you guys can apply it in little cubes or spread it. I like to spread it so it's not falling off when I'm going for the big bite. So I go ahead and I just smash it onto the toast, and then I'll be taking some hard-boiled eggs. I only use the egg whites. I don't use the yolk, and you guys can cut the egg as you please, and then just a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's it. This is actually pretty filling too. I'm taking a Roma tomato. You guys can use cherry tomatoes if you prefer those. But since I do prep this the night before, I want to make sure that the little juice of the tomatoes and the seeds there aren't going to make the spinach soggy. So I carve out the center of the tomato. I take half of a tomato. Sometimes I go for a full one. But I carve all that out so that it's not going to leak into the spinach and make everything soggy overnight. So once I clean that up, I go ahead and I cut it. You guys can do these in like wedges. You can cut them in little cubes. You guys can just cut it in half. It's totally up to however you like your tomato diced up. So I go ahead and then I take an avocado, half of one, and I do the same thing. I just pull it out, and then I just cube it up the same way that I did the tomato. Then I just pour it over the spinach, over the tomato. And then after that, I'm going to be taking some feta cheese. I have like a huge block of it. You guys can use blue cheese. You can use mozzarella balls. I didn't have any, or else some would have gone on there. So I just put that over it, and then I put a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I take, sometimes if I have olives, I'll throw olives in there. But then I take a little bit of my Panera balsamic vinaigrette dressing, very little, and then I just pack it up, put it in there, and you guys can use red wine as well. And you're ready to go. There's your little snack, and it's healthy. For my next snack, usually I do this when it's that time of the month where I'm craving something sweet. I just take some wheat bread with honey roasted peanut butter and some jelly. You guys can also put bananas sliced in there if you don't want to use the jelly. And I go ahead and I just spread it all over. You can do this next part. It's totally optional, but I like to do it because I think it's cute for me or sugar puff. I take this little cutter, and it's pretty much just going to cut the ends of the sandwich there, or the bread, and then it seals it for you, and it cuts it into 2 little hearts. I mean, super simple, and peanut butter is good. We're using wheat bread, so no harm for, you know, when you're having that sweet tooth. And then I just put in a little plastic wrap, and you're done. There's a snack, and this is perfect for the kids as well.